Hello friend, welcome to my Engineering Hub. This is your narrator, Chief Engineer Ravi Gupta. Today we'll talk about main air compressor. In today's video, I will tell you about the component of a main air compressor. After that, I will tell you what is the purpose of main air compressor and where the main air compressor which is produced is being used on board. Friend, this is the starting of a main air compressor series. In the upcoming video, I will tell you about each and every component of main air compressor overhauling procedure and what is the purpose and how and why it is fitted. Friend, if you are seeing Marine Engineering Hub video for the first time, I want to tell you Marine Engineering Hub is a platform in which we make video like this which is beneficial for examination, oral and for your interview. So please like the channel and don't forget to subscribe. Friend, if you are giving MU Class 1, Class 2 and Class 4 examination, I request you to please take the membership. You can find a lot of video which will be beneficial for your examination purpose, I guarantee it. So let's start today's video of main air compressor. So what is the main air compressor? So main air compressor is a machine which is producing a high pressurized air over 30 bar which are used for a various purpose on board. Before seeing how the machine works, let's see what are the component of a main air compressor. So basically the main component of main air compressor is first is this the suction filter, and this is the first stage relief valve. This is the second stage relief valve. This is the cooling water inlet. This is the cooling water outlet. This is the discharge going to the air bottle. This is the second air discharge valve. On that side is the suction valve, and inside is the first stage piston LP suction. This is the breather of a crankcase. This is the oil screen filter, and this is the oil filter. This is the drain separator element, and this is the second stage drain. After that, this is the motor which is helping to provide the drive, and this is the main component which is called unloader to unload at a time of starting. After that, this is the various gauges which indicate the first stage suction, first stage discharge, second stage suction and second stage discharge, and also the oil pressure of the compressor. After that, let's see the second thing. Now as I have told you, now various this line you are seeing, one is the going from lubricator for this is the cylinder lubrication, and this is a temperature sensor sensing the discharge temperature. After that, this is side cover, foundation bolt, grounding wire and all that. Now let's see how this component is been fitted inside. This is the suction filter element. The air is coming from here. The suction filter is normally a paper filter which is being changed after a specific running hour. The air is coming like this, and this is the first stage suction and delivery valve which is called LP valve. It is a large LP suction and discharge valve combined. LP valve is called low pressure valve. This is a tandem type piston. Why it is called tandem type? If you carefully see, the top part and the bottom part is a two-stage compression type of piston. Basically, the design is like this. The top part is doing one compression and the bottom part is also doing one compression cycle. How? If you see carefully here, when the piston is at TDC, the air is coming inside from here, and after that when it is going to BDC, it is doing suction. When it is coming to TDC, it is compressing, and the first is compression, air is coming out from here. After coming from out here, it is entering where? It is entering to the first stage, second stage suction, and from here it is entering to this area. This is the second stage compressor, means this is the first stage, and after that it is coming through suction valve to this stage. and when it is going down, means when the top one is on suction, the bottom one is on compression. When top one is on compression, the bottom is on suction. So like this it is working. So what is happening, when this piston is at BDC, the bottom one is on compression cycle, it is getting compressed. So what is happening, when it is on BDC, the air is coming here, and after that when it is TDC, it's flowing here, and then from here it is going to first stage suction, and from first stage suction it is entering the lower part of the piston, and when it is moving BDC, it is getting compressed, and from here it is going out to a discharge. After getting cool, it is coming out from here to the air bottle. So this is how the air flow, coming inside here, going like this, getting here, before going inside it is getting cool, intercooled, and after that entering to the first second stage suction, then entering here, getting compressed, then coming out from here, before getting out again, getting out after cooled, and then going to the air discharge. So this is how the flow of air take place inside the main air compression. Now this is a cylinder lubricator. You can see a part of oil is in pump and it is going to the liner lubrication. So it is very important to continuously monitor the level gauge, and you need to replenish after some period of time. Then this is the unloader, which main purpose is to make sure that at the time of starting, the whole system is started in an unloading condition by opening the drain of first stage and second stage, which causes the compressor to run on no load without producing any compression, causing the three-phase starting current to be lower at time of starting of a motor. As you know that this is the three-phase motor which have a high starting current at the time of starting. To lower that current, this unloader is provided. Now let's see now the purpose of main air compressor. So what is the purpose of a main air compressor on board? The purpose of main air compressor is to provide high compressed air of 30 bar. Why do we need a 30 bar air? The first question come here, that why do we need this compressor? The main reason for needing this main air compressor is the main propulsion engine, that is the IC engine. Internal combustion engine need to be rotated at a certain speed, which is also known as cranking speed or a firing speed, in which it will achieve sufficient amount of speed for reaching the auto combustion temperature. As you know that the internal combustion engine work on a principle of auto combustion cycle. To generate sufficient amount of compression, so that the heat produced during the compression is sufficient for auto combustion, that speed is being achieved by using a high pressurized combustion air. It means that the high pressurized combustion air is helping to force the piston down and up until the crankshaft is able to produce sufficient amount of compression, which can generate the sufficient amount of heat for firing and auto combustion cycle to begin. The same reason is for auxiliary engine also. So the 30 bar air which is produced in a main air compressor, in one word if we say, is for achieving the firing speed of a main engine and auxiliary engine. After that, there are other purposes where the main air compressor compressed air is being used, which is called secondary purpose via pressure reduction. It has been reduced from 30 bar to 7 to 10 bar for various purposes. First is the control and automation. It is used for controlling the automated valve, throttling valve, and monitoring the equipment. Second is for service and maintenance, for carrying out the maintenance of a tool, grinder, chisel, and cleaning the filter and machinery part. For safety system, operating the ship vessel fog horn, fire alarm, emergency shut-off, and valve for fuel tank. It means that the 7 to 10 bar air is being used for different purposes. First is the control and automation. Second is for various services like whatever the maintenance we are doing, for cleaning, for operating the tools, and for cleaning the filter. All that we need this service and maintenance here. The safety system is basically the quick closing valve is operated pneumatically in case of emergency. For that we need 7 bar compressor air. In a case of our traffic, we use the whistle by fog horn. That horn air is also supplied by this system, and the fire alarm is also raised by this system. Other miscellaneous use is such as it is also used in hydrofoil tank. It is also used in soot blowing in boiler, and also for backflushing the sewage treatment plant, and also providing the air for the agitating the sewage chamber. So friend, these are all the purposes of a compressed air. As you can see in the diagram, this is a compressed air system. The air is being used for starting the auxiliary engine. One part of air is being used for starting the main engine, and one part of air is through reduction, via reduction to 7 bar. After that it is used for various purposes such as general and service system, for control air system, and for other purposes. So friend, if you have learned from this video, then please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you friend, have a good day.